Have you ever noticed that no matter how much money you make, it never seems to feel like enough? Or maybe every time you're about to get ahead financially, something unexpected happens that puts you right back where you started. If you've ever experienced that, you're not alone, and that's exactly what we are here to discuss in today's Mindful Monday. Now, if it's your first time joining us, feel free to type in the comments where you're coming from, any questions or comments you do have, as well as any topics you'd like to hear more about in the future. Also, make sure you stay until the very end of the video to find out how you can receive some free gifts, including a hypnotic audio on releasing limiting beliefs and more. Now, getting back to that experience of landing right back where you started financially, this may not have as much to do with money as you think. It may have actually everything to do with, are you ready? Your subconscious and your subconscious relationship with money. When most people think about improving their finances, they tend to focus on their budgets, on savings, investments, on increasing their income. Now, these are all important, don't get me wrong, but what they do overlook is something that's possibly even more fundamental: the beliefs that one carries about money. You see, money itself is neutral. It's simply a tool. It isn't good, it isn't bad, and it isn't moral or immoral. Yet many of us have powerful emotional reactions whenever money enters into a conversation. Some people feel anxious, others feel guilty. Some people feel embarrassed. And some people feel ashamed to ask for what they're worth or to charge what they're worth. Others spend money impulsively because it temporarily relieves an emotional discomfort. And still others save every single penny because spending feels unsafe and saving feels like what they have to do. Now, these patterns usually aren't about mathematics. They're about meaning. In Neuro-Linguistic Programming, or NLP, we understand that meaning creates emotion, and emotion influences behavior. Behavior then creates results. So if you want different financial results, it's very helpful to begin by examining the meaning that you've attached to money itself. So let's go back for a moment. Think about your childhood. What did you hear adults say about money? Perhaps you heard things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that, or rich people are greedy. Could have heard, you have to work yourself to exhaustion to get ahead. Maybe you heard, we're just not good with money. Whatever it is. Or maybe money created conflict in your home. Perhaps your parents argued about bills, or maybe financial stress felt constant. As children, we rarely question those messages, but we do as we absorb them. Our subconscious mind simply records them as instructions about how the world works. Now, those beliefs often become invisible. They're so familiar that we mistake them for reality. And here's something really fascinating. Two people can earn exactly the same income and have completely different emotional experiences about it. One feels secure, and the other constantly feels like they're just one emergency away from a disaster. And why? Because emotions about money come from internal programming, not just external circumstances. Now, this doesn't mean financial challenges aren't real. They absolutely are. But our relationship with money influences how we respond to those challenges. When your nervous system feels safe, you're more likely to make thoughtful decisions. When your nervous system feels threatened, you're much more likely to react impulsively. Hypnosis helps calm the nervous system. NLP, or Neuro-Linguistic Programming, helps us examine and change the meaning that we have attached to money. Now, together, they can help create a healthier emotional relationship with finances. One NLP exercise I often share is called the money timeline. You can imagine looking back over your life and identifying moments that shaped your beliefs. They shaped your beliefs about money, let's say. Your first allowance, your first paycheck, a time you couldn't afford something important, a financial success, a financial setback, and notice the meaning you assign to each experience. And now ask yourself, what else could that experience have meant? Perhaps instead of, I'm bad with money, it becomes I simply wasn't taught financial skills. Instead of I'll always struggle, it becomes I can learn healthier habits. That's a very different emotional foundation. Another important concept is identity. Do you see yourself as someone who manages money wisely? Or someone who's terrible with money? Your subconscious works hard to remain consistent with your identity. Now that's why changing identity often changes behavior. Instead of saying, I'm trying to save money, say, I'm becoming someone who makes thoughtful financial decisions. And notice the difference. One describes an effort, the other describes identity. Today, I'd like to guide you through a gentle hypnosis experience in our demo, and not to magically change your bank account, not going to happen, but to begin changing your emotional relationship with money. Because when fear becomes calmer, clarity often follows. When shame begins to dissolve, confidence follows and it grows. And when scarcity softens, possibility becomes easier to see. So if you're somewhere that's safe and comfortable, then allow yourself to settle into a chair or lie down if it's available to you and you prefer. And go ahead and take a slow, easy breath in, and as you gently let it go, simply allow your eyes to close down. Let the shoulders begin to relax, and the jaw can soften. And with every comfortable breath, begin allowing yourself to become more open to new possibilities, new perspectives, and a healthier relationship with abundance. Now, as you continue breathing slowly and comfortably, allow your body to become just a little heavier with every easy exhale, and there's nothing to force here, nothing to solve, nothing you need to prove. Just this moment, just this breath, this opportunity to create a healthier relationship with yourself and with money. Because money is not simply something outside of you, it's also a relationship, and every relationship can heal. So take another slow breath and imagine that with every exhale, you release tension you've been carrying around finances, bills, responsibilities, expectations, and uncertainty. And imagine those worries drifting away like leaves floating gently down a quiet stream. And you don't have to chase them. You don't have to hold on to them. Simply notice them floating farther and farther away, and getting smaller and smaller. And your breathing becomes slower, and your shoulders soften even more, and your mind grows quieter and quieter. Now imagine yourself walking along a peaceful garden path. The sun is warm but gentle. You can hear birds singing. Maybe there's a soft breeze that moves through the trees, and everything here feels calm, safe, welcoming. As you continue walking, you notice an old stone building, and above the doorway are the words, "Your money story." So walk towards the entrance and open the door, and inside is a beautiful library. Every book represents a chapter of your financial life. Some chapters brought joy and some brought stress. Others brought uncertainty and still others brought you growth. So take a walk over to a shelf where one particular book seems to glow. And this book represents the beliefs you've carried about money. So take it down very carefully, open the cover, and on the first page you notice words you've heard throughout your entire life. And I don't know, maybe it's money is stressful, could be we'll never have enough, or maybe rich people are selfish. Could be I have to work harder than everyone else, or maybe I'm not good with money. Or perhaps your subconscious reveals different messages unique to you. Simply noticing them without any judgment, without criticism. These beliefs once served a purpose. They tried to help you understand the world, but today, you're free to choose which beliefs continue guiding your future. Now turn the page and notice a pen resting beside the book. This pen represents your ability to rewrite your story. And one by one, Begin replacing any old beliefs, like money is stressful. That can become I create peace around money. I'll never have enough becomes I am learning to make thoughtful financial choices. I have to struggle becomes I am worthy of ease, balance, and healthy success. I'm bad with money becomes I am learning financial skills. Notice each new sentence glowing gently on the page. Your subconscious accepts these possibilities with curiosity, not pressure, simply possibility. That's right. And now close the book, and as you do, it transforms into a beautiful journal, blank pages, a fresh beginning. And not because the past didn't happen, but because your future doesn't have to repeat it. Carry the journal with you as you leave the library and continue walking through the garden. Soon, you arrive at a beautiful tree. Its branches are full of golden leaves shimmering in the sunlight. And this is your tree of abundance. Notice that each leaf represents something valuable, and not just money, but opportunities, relationships, health, creativity, joy, kindness, purpose, peace, gratitude. Abundance is much bigger than numbers. It's the ability to recognize the richness already present in your life while remaining open to receiving even more. Now walk towards your tree. Place one hand gently against its trunk. Feel its strength, its stability, its deep roots. And imagine those same roots extending beneath your feet, helping you feel grounded, safe, supported. Your nervous system begins learning a new association. Money no longer has to equal fear. Success no longer has to equal guilt. Receiving no longer has to feel uncomfortable. You are safe, you are capable, and you are learning. Now notice a beautiful golden light flowing down through the branches of the tree, and it enters through the top of your head, flowing slowly through your mind, washing away old fears, old scarcity, old shame, old guilt, and old worry. And the light continues down through your throat, helping you confidently communicate your value. Down through your heart, helping you receive with gratitude instead of guilt. Down into your stomach, helping you feel safe making thoughtful financial decisions. And down through your legs, helping you move confidently toward opportunities. That's right. Now take another slow breath in. Notice how peaceful you feel. As you let it out, you can quietly repeat in your mind after me, money is a tool. I choose wisdom over fear. I deserve financial peace. I make thoughtful decisions. I trust myself to learn. Abundance begins with possibility. I release scarcity. I welcome opportunities aligned with my values. I am grateful for what I have while remaining open to what is still to come. Allow these words to settle naturally. No need to force belief, simply planting seeds. Seeds grow through repetition, patience, and consistency, just like healthy financial habits. Now imagine your future self walking toward you, and this version of you isn't necessarily wealthy beyond imagination. There's something even more valuable, peaceful, confident, grounded, and intentional. They know where their money goes. They make decisions thoughtfully. They no longer panic. They no longer avoid looking at finances. They trust themselves. Notice how calm they seem. And your future self smiles and hands you a small golden key. This, they say, unlocks a new relationship with money. Take the key and place it gently over your heart. As it touches your chest, it dissolves into warm golden light. And that light spreads throughout your entire body, creating new associations. safety, confidence, worthiness, responsibility, possibility. Your subconscious begins reinforcing these healthier patterns each and every day. You breathe more easily, think more clearly, and respond more intentionally. That's right. Take another slow breath in. Feel gratitude. Not because everything has changed overnight, but because you have, and that changes everything. And then begin bringing your awareness back into the room, noticing your breathing, noticing the surface that is supporting you, wiggling fingers and toes, and take another refreshing breath in, exhaling it out, feeling lighter, more hopeful, more grounded. And whenever you're ready, and only when you're ready, open your eyes, feeling peaceful, empowered, and ready to create a healthier relationship with money, one thoughtful choice at a time. Money is never just about dollars and cents. It's often more about the stories that we have inherited, the emotions that we've attached, and the identity we've created around it. Now this week, instead of asking, why don't I have enough? Ask yourself, what healthy financial belief am I practicing today? Small shifts in thinking lead to different decisions. Different decisions lead to different habits, and different habits create different futures. Now, if you'd like a free recording and other gifts, simply type the word mindful in the comments or private message me the word mindful, and then follow the link, which I'll then provide for you. And if you'd like to work one-on-one to rewire your mind even deeper, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at unwindthemindllc@gmail.com and or check out the website www.unwindthemind.com. Until then, trust the process, train your mind, and keep breathing into your power. If today's session resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to experience more peace, more confidence around finances and money. And in the comments, I would love to know, what is one new belief about money that you are choosing to practice this week? I'll see you in the next video, where we will prepare the mind and the body to feel calm and confident while flying. Have a wonderful Mindful Monday.